I bought a broken bike and now I need to fix it. What's up everybody? In this box is my new bike and it's broken. So we need to fix it. First, I'll show you the bike. Alrighty, let's go. Alright, there she is. This is a 2019 YT Capra. It's a size M and there's a lot wrong with it, so I'll show you what's wrong with it. First off, the dropper post. There's like a manual kind of thing. That thing doesn't work anymore. Also, there's a lot of paint damage and some stickers which will be going away. Second, it's really dirty. So here you can see, here there's a crack in the back part of the frame. So it's on the bottom. It's not completely through. You can see the crack stops right there, which is fine. So I think it will be okay. Let's put it in the stand. And it says the rest of the damage. There it is. The hub sounds pretty cool. I think it's a good one. So the plan for the bike is to completely strip the bike, take everything apart, take all the bushings out, take all the bolts out, take everything off, and we're gonna sandblast it, paint it, and maybe some upgrades. This is going to be I think the biggest bike building challenge I've ever done, so I hope you can stick with me. It's gonna be like about a 4 or 5 part video. It's gonna be a playlist on my channel, so you can follow it along. It's gonna take some time. Also, it's not gonna be my bike. I'm building this for my girlfriend, so we can ride together. First, let's assess the damage. Oh my god. Wheel out, come with me. Ready? In the back of the bike, here you can see the crack. It's right here. It's maybe a little bit split open here. Yeah, it's not all the way through. You can see it stops here. This is where the crack stops. And it's not here, so love it. It has Shimano Dior XT derailleur. The crank's probably Shimano too. Race face, Rock Shocks, Super Deluxe R. The Rock Shock Lyric. It's 170 to 180 millimeters, so also pretty good. Magura MT5s, an E13 dropper post, which is broken, and it's raining. Nice. Let's get everything off. So first off, I start by taking off the front wheel and taking everything off the handlebars, the grips, the shifters, the brakes, and the handlebar itself. It's really dirty. Okay, got a broken bolt. Oh my god. And of course there was a hammer needed to get the fork out. It wasn't the last time I needed to use a hammer on this bike. Got it. Next up, the chain, the rear derailleur, then it was time for the dropper post. Then the brake caliper was off and I needed to cut the hose to get the brake out, so I need to replace that.
After that it was the cranks. Just a quick tip, if you ever take apart a bike, take pictures of everything you do, so you don't forget where the spacers are and how you need to put it back together. Next up was the rear shock. Of course, I had to use the hammer again.
Whack it at the same time. Forgot to video it, but already got these two bolts and not the bearings, but bolts out. It's really dirty, but it looks really good. So the bearings in here, I'm gonna replace them, but it's stressful for me because I've never done this before. So stretch the frame. So let's get the back bridge off or something. I don't know. That was a bit loose. Almost taking apart the whole bike. I'm gonna do the last little bits. Get these off, get this off. For now, this is the video for today.
But not before we go to our whiteboard, where I will be keeping track on how much money I spend on repairing this bike. First off, the bike was 700 euros. And of course, I need to pay for transport to get it here to Holland, so it was another 100 euros.
What's up everybody? Good morning. Second video on the YT Capra bike build. Today we are going to sandblast this frame. As you can see, I have taken off all the extra bolts and the frame protectors and the chainstay protectors, and taken it all off, taped some areas off, plugged up the holes, and we're ready to go. After this, the bike will be painted. And I have some ideas for that, but I'll keep it a secret for now. So let's go to the sandblaster.
So once I arrived at the sandblasting place, I started attacking the frame immediately because I was really looking forward to this. So if you're ever in the Netherlands or you live in the Netherlands and you need to sandblast anything, I can highly recommend Hans Knijn Straalwerkzaamheden. It's in the north of Holland, so for everybody that lives here and you need to sandblast anything, so link is in the video description. And note, it's not a sponsored thing, I just really enjoyed my time here, so shout out to Hans. Here you can see the first part completely sandblasted, apart from some little bits on the bottom of the frame. So I quickly went on to another part of the frame and it went quick from there.
Alright, what's up? Back home again. So we just sandblasted the entire frame with all the bearings and stuff inside. So what I will be doing now is the following. I will be taking all the bearings out, sanding it down a little bit and sanding down the sides where the bearings go in so they're smooth again. After that I will be taping up all the insides where the bearings go and stuff that doesn't need to be painted. Etching primer. I've already made one or two actually, the smaller parts to test out. Bare aluminum will oxidate if you leave it open like this, so I need to work a little bit faster than I thought. So let's go, let's do this. Alright, look at my makeshift paint booth. It's -5, so I need to hurry up a little bit because I believe it's not too good for your stuff to keep it in the cold. Okay, let me get you closer. Alright, so the primer is on. As you can see, we're missing one part, or I hope you can see, because there's one part that went to my buddy. He's the one that's going to weld the part that's broken. So next is our budget, so let's go to the whiteboard to see how much we spent for this. So here's our trusty whiteboard. Right now we are at 800 euros, not dollars. So for sandblasting and the primer, it cost me sandblasting. So the sandblasting was 50 euros, and the primer for this part of the frame was 20 euros. So for now we are at 820 euros, but the most of the cost will be coming in the next two videos. So first, let's see how this part got welded up.
So my buddy tried to explain to me what they did, but it was pretty difficult for me to understand. So the first thing they did was grind open the crack a little bit more, and then they placed a bar between the two legs, just pushing it together a little bit. After that they went on with the TIG welding. It was kind of difficult because in the aluminum was some contamination and stuff, so it was a bit difficult, but they made it happen in the end. Here's some cool footage of the welding.
Alright, so welcome back. A special thanks to my buddy for hooking me up with some nice and awesome looking weld. Really cool job. Really happy with it, and it's really strong again, so I think my girlfriend can learn to do some whips on this now. Alright, this part needs to be edge primered here, so we'll do that first. And after that we'll go straight in to painting this whole frame into some awesome colors. I really think this is going to be cool. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, link is in the top. Go check them out first, or not, and just watch this one. See ya. Alright, my mistake. I already coated the back part with the etching primer, and I thought I'd press to record, but I didn't. So here it is, completely coated in etching primer. After step 2 is painting the complete frame. Let's go. Welcome back to my makeshift paint booth again. I've put on the main frame and like the top part of the back bridge. I will be painting some little bits first. Is the part here, right there, underneath here, and the top part totally here, because I will be putting decals on there, and we'll be taking them off after I spray painted the rest. So you'll see this color to the other one, so stay tuned. I will be getting the whole painting done in this video, and I'm using the crop paint. It's a 1K. You also have 2K from nonpaints.com, but that also has the hardening in it already, and I want to do a matte finish on it. So I have to say I'm a bit nervous for this, because I'm not in any way an experienced painter, but I want to show everybody and myself that it's possible for someone with not a lot of experience with stuff like this to buy a cheap bike and convert it into something really cool, and maybe even make a profit. But I won't be making any profits on this one, because you know where it's going. Alright, let's go. You guys liking the color? Give me a comment. Let me know what you think. I'll let this dry for a little bit, and then I'll put on the decals next, and then I'll spray it with the final color. Alright. Alrighty, let's go. Wish me luck.
So here you can see me spraying some paint on my finger. I wanted to add some cool effect on the bike, so I started splattering the bike with some paint just on the parts where the decals are. So here's a little mashup of me trying to make this bike look really cool. I think it turned out pretty cool, so let me know what you think. And then peeling off the decals was really satisfying to do. It really made the bike come to life with all the logos. It was really cool. And I also was really happy on how it turned out. All the lines were really straight and pretty good on there, so I was happy. And here you can see the final product. Also here I show you the mistake I made. I splattered all over the bike. And I had to fix this later, but it wasn't a really big issue in the end.
Alright, so how much did it cost to get to this stage of the build? For the back part I had to buy another bottle of primer because I ran out of it. So that's another 20 euros. For the paint, so the purple paint and the green paint was 5 cans, which was 99 euros. And then the decals, I bought some decals off of Amazon, which were 13 euros. So that makes up a little over 1,000 euros at 1,002 euros. I was planning on building this bike up at around 1,200 euros. So let me know if you think I can build this bike up below 1,200 euros. If you like this video and you like me building more bikes, please leave a comment, share, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. What's up everybody? Today we are going to install the entire bike. So it's quite a big episode. We first start with putting in all the bearings here and there, and the bottom bracket and the headset. So let's get cracking on that. Yeah, and one more thing, the mistake I made on the paint, it's practically gone For me it's good enough. Could be better because I have some I put my finger here, so there's a fingerprint there, and here you can see the paint is not really beautiful, but all in all, also here I pushed my my sweater in there. This splatter is not really beautiful. There's like a little drop there. Anyway, it's good. It's my first time, so I'm pretty stoked on it. And before I forget, I bought this really cool looking. Wow, it's a bearing press. I bought it from Amazon, so we'll be using it. It's maybe not the best quality, but I think it does the job. Nope, I thought it would fit, so I have to figure something out for the bigger ones. I'm just using this part just for this side. The other side is fine. Like a glove. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry about the mess in the back of the frame. My buddy has been telling me I need to clean it up before the videos, but yeah, I don't know. This is what it is. Alright, the other side. This works really cool. Oh man. Whee! Bottom bracket in. Time for the headset. This in here, and you see me holding a piece of wood because I don't have a headset press and I don't want to buy it because those are expensive, and I thought I could use this. So maybe not. A couple of years ago I whacked one in with a hammer, so this is way better than a hammer, I guess, so it should work. No. Just went inside because it's shitty weather outside, so I went in, and I'm kind of leaving this one alone for now because it's going in not at a straight angle, so I need to work around it. So at the moment I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna start with these bearings. There's one on this side and one on the two on the other side, so I'm gonna loop them up and then press those in, see if I have more luck with this side, so fingers crossed. Alright, thing seems to go straight. Like what? This one is going in really smooth. So. There, it feels like it's on the end. Let's see. This was really smooth, so yep, that's all the way in. Okay. I think, sorry about it, the average bike mechanic will be very mad with me because this is what I used and that's what I used to get this in. I just whacked it down because it was not going straight. I think it's because I'm using the press And let me show you these parts. If you can see it correctly like this, these parts where you kind of press the bearing in with the bearing press, and you use the other side to hold it back, and then you press the bearing in. But these sides are not straight, so it's a little difficult to get them in correctly, because the part here, this part is higher than that side, so you kind of push it in the wrong way. But I have one in now, and the difficult part is, this is the I don't know how you call this. It's like a bushing. It's not a bushing. I don't know. This is what you put in there from this side, but then you have to slide on the other bushing on here, which makes it almost freaking impossible. Alright, so this is the solution I have. This is the old bearing. This is the old bearing. This is just a steer tube from another project I did. So I'm gonna put that over. So here, this is the spare tubing I had. This is an old bearing. That's an old bearing. This is the new bearing that needs to go in, and then this presses that in. All right, let's see if this works. All right, that works. So all the bearings for the main frame are in. 4 bolts going here and here, 2 there, 2 there. So we'll do that first, and then maybe we can start putting it together. Alrighty, let's go. Nice, bearings in. Alright, and there you have it. Bike's done. Just brought it over to the woods to make some cool shots and videos of it. So for the upgrades I did, I put on some ODI grips, a rental bar and a rental stem. Didn't cost me any money because it was of my old bike. New chainring, because the old chainring had like 3 broken tooths, so that had to go. Fresh tires, Billy Bonkers, had them laying around. So also didn't cost me anything. The YT dropper post, I had the postman found them. Whoopa, it works. So that's awesome. I did have to buy that, so that's kind of a bummer. So what I had to do was tensioning all the spokes because they were all almost loose. Oh, and for the main thing, almost forgot it. The repair, you can almost not see it. It's there. It's there. I hope you can see it on the video, but it looks pretty damn good, if you ask me. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think about the paint, because I'm loving it. I love this paint job. Let me get you some cool cinematic shots of the paint job and the build, and then we'll go over to the budget. See if I made it below 1,200 euros. And we're back at the trusty whiteboard. So first cost we had to make was the dropper post. This came in at 94 euros. So it was quite expensive, but I had to buy it because I couldn't fix the other one. Next up, the chainring. It was broken, so I needed it to buy it. This one was 30 euros. And next, all the bearings for the frame were 59 euros including shipping. It's all included shipping. And then I had to buy a headset. The entire headset was 40 euros. Then the nice pink grips were 28 euros. And last but not least, the bottom bracket was €34, which will come at a total of 1,287 euros. So pretty good. Not what I really wanted, but it's fine. I'm keeping this one. Alright. Yep, so that's the bike. I'm really stoked on it. I hope my girlfriend is too. And this was the whole build. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, go check them out. There's a link somewhere in the screen right now to the first video. And I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want me to make more bike building videos. I'd love to do more. Like and subscribe, comment, do everything you want or not, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.